Okay, getting dangerously close to this truce being up, may you say? We're gonna have to demolish everybody else that could ever be part of these coalitions. So we're gonna get this unnecessarily large force over here to destroy you. I also want to be ready to burn your colony. I'm good at burning my own ones, but this will be a different experience burning someone else's. Might just want to declare war on Mongyang straight away whilst Utsang is not going to join in. Just gotta demolish here, there, and everywhere. We'll choke them off there. You folks. I don't think we even have to be concerned about these ones. Crafty beggars. Okay, well, let's not give it to them easy then. It's just farmlands there who could actually get demolished. But we're ready for it. So, unnecessarily large attack force, are you ready? Of course you're ready. Take Tidor. While we're at it, this island, I cannot allow it to exist. Just keep the demolition derby going. Split you in half, attach, go and burn. Sure love burning things. The next military technology is fairly worthless, but we're almost capped, so we'll do it before I forget. Because forgetting is what I do. And we'll get those new cannons up and on the go. That's right, mid-battle we're just changing out our cannons. You know, flying battery is kind of a funny name for a cannon. I just get this idea of throwing Duracells at the enemy. Nobody else? Just me? Ugh. Where the heck is that guy that actually makes me convert things? My places are going to rise up anyway. I think I'd rather have the guy that reduces my inflation. Nah. Well, yes, actually. We're peeing enough money against the wall as it is. Need to... Colonies are not built up enough to be scorched. Hold on, where is it? You need to control the province to allow it to be burned. Alright, that could be arranged. And because I'm blockading him, he cannot send out any more colonists, so I don't even have to worry about that, which is just lovely. Sadly, it costs military, and also sadly, it gives aggressive expansion. I could seize the colony, but that would cost even more, and I would get the dreaded separatism. I keep wanting to say nationalism, but nationalism is no more. It's all about that separatism. I think I'll just land you over here, because why not? So, who else is about to end their peace with me? Oh, that's right, I just fought Lana. I really ought to give them a little incentive to stay... Alright. Revolt o'clock. Okay, this one we're not even concerned about. Oh, please enjoy the opening theme to Europa Universalis 3. This song, I love it. Get out of here. And since we had you there, I want this one capped as well. Jeez. Maybe firing that theologian was not the greatest idea. Alright, Tidori is down. The The truces are up. Jig is up. And that should be the end of you. Full annexation. Grab your money. Thank you for playing. It's got unrest, but sure, why not? I don't want to deal with it. Jake, it may be a good song, but is it Falalalan? So Falalalan I can't really play because I get curb stomped into submission by YouTube music copyright, which is horrible. Also, we just had smugglers running rampant. And yeah, sure, more expensive mercs, that's okay. Is this really where the Japanese ended their Pacific Island domination? Well, is in our book. You're still going at it, so keep you there. This is just anti-fun. Sadly, I can't be doing any annexing here until we deal with this, and wow, I should have taken more care there. Ach well, we can sit on these guys for a fairly long time. No need to worry. I'll hang out in these mountains, and everything will be hunky-dory. The Lugoris really wish to rise up, however. Where is that? Oh, Thalang, we don't want that because it's outside of zone of control. Okay, I take it all back. Can I have my theologian again? He's too expensive. But you know what doesn't cost money? Eradicating these horrible Sumatrans. Then again, I'd rather make it a large effort to get rid of them. These guys caused me issues before, but no. Too small to concern myself with those ones. Oh, Koreans. It's a shame though, I have to wait for separatism to die away before I can culturally enrich. That'll probably take a bit of time. Colonize, conquer, reduce overextension. Well, reduce overextension is going to need to happen, so we'll go with that. Jake, you don't need to pay for all those forts. You're right, I don't. But I am. Partly because we're still getting uprisings around around the areas that are not completely culturally monotone. We are still getting uprisings. Frankly, this is not somewhere we need to worry about, so we can get rid of you. New Hokkaido, I just like keeping my capital with a fort on it. Ming, however, God, Ming are big. It's gonna take a lot of fighting to crush them. But that's fine. Once these borders are sealed, they will have nay escape. Wow, I can almost fight Dai Viet again. Back when the game released, you used to be able to siege pagans 50% faster. Those days were tragic. He'll be finished in 64, but I don't think I have anyone to fear in 64. Also, I am apparently too strong for people to coalition me now. Vijayanagar don't want to coalition me anymore. And that's not because of truces. Vijayanagar and Ming together should think they have what it takes to take me on, because we've been allowing our manpower to recover. It's probably stopping them from wanting to do that. Not to mention, we are just awesome. I've also got a fair chunk of people again. I am still looking for horror games to stream on 2 Hours of Hell, but it's very difficult to find ones that are both good and can be done within 2 hours. I swear Silent Hill 2 is coming. Maybe not today, probably not tomorrow, but someday. But like I said, they're difficult to find. If you know of any, please let me know. Also, Mongyang, I really should take that so that I know that's the border. Ah, shame Mongyang is your capital and I have to chew my way through it. Let's consider that map again. I gotta take this, this. Surprisingly, the awesome Manipur people are going to be spared in this. I would love to play as them someday because they look hard as hell. Ah, we don't need Sadia. That's good to know. Oh, that's lovely. The Japanese didn't take Sadia. That seems oddly... Ugh, these guys again. If I go away from here, I know the Liguris are going to have a field day. Alright, you can take care of the Liguris then. You guys, hold out in Gayo. Because I know they're going to go there. And since this island has... Oh, we already... Oh, there we go. Embrace my superior culture. They improved that province 10 times, that's crazy. Jake, any thoughts on a Tengri run? Yes, there will be a Tengri run. That's my thoughts. There are so many runs I want to do. The trouble is finding time to do them all. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I was still living in the UK, I'd be streaming full-time. But I'm not living in the UK, I am living in this socialist nightmare that is Sweden. So I was getting all worked up, because apparently, if you take a whole... Oh, shoot, not these guys again. They just don't know when to quit. Apparently, when you take a holiday, and you're ill during that holiday, they get counted as sick days instead of just holidays. And I was just couldn't get my head around this. Alright, 70% overextension for doing this, it's only 17. Chomp. Game can generously allow us to core it all, and I'm so glad I didn't do any of that teching. Alright, these provinces are no doubt going to revolt, and they're outside of any zone of control. So is Mongyang itself. I thought there was gold around here. Yeah, I'm 100% sure there is gold around here. Ah, there it is, the one province we carefully worked our way around. Yeah, there we go. Vijayanagar wants part of it, so yeah, they joined in. Jake, the same rule exists in Germany. It's more common than you think. How terrifying. Alright, so we have another lovely coalition facing us here, but... we got a truce with Mongyang and Lan Na. Lan Na is still 68. Lan Na's take of it is still 76. No problem. Get chewing. Yeah, the sudden takeover of this place went really rather nice, mostly because we built up our power ahead of time. Stay metal, Champa. Jake, we have the same rule about vacation days and sick days here in Finland. Man, I am more surrounded by communists than I thought. I'm gonna have to restream Resident Evil 4 sometimes just to reassert my love for red, white and blue. Freedom Stream was great. Those were the days. Before any of that Ryukyu World Conquest, making all this, what's the word? You know what, I could just increase autonomy and forget about this. Get rid of those Liguri separatists. Loads of people just wanting to rise up by a tiny fraction, mostly because of this, frankly, not so good legitimacy. Alright, you win. Let's see some of those revolts go away. Song La being another one that wants to rise up. Again, we can just increase autonomy there, if I can find that sodding province. I remember playing EU3 having no idea about this find province malarkey. Dire times, frankly. Sukatai Nakong Tang Yai. Nah, forget it. Jake, don't fight it. Embrace the socialism. You're cruising for a bruising, mate. Let me just call the big bald eagle. Jake, speaking of red, white, and blue, when are you going to stream Patrician 4 again? You know, I might learn that other game. Venice or something? No, not Venice. Port Royale. Since that came later, it might have some improvements over it. And maybe, just maybe, stream that. Who's to say? Alright, I really hate being a bully, but it's time for you to go. And I really mean it, I can't stand being a bully in this game. In the multiplayer game, I was made an offer. Or rather, Lithuania and Russia were made an offer where they would ditch me. And they would be given free reign in India. They almost said yes. In fact, I think they said yes before I smacked them and said, no, you don't sell me out, everyone else already has. So they came to me and said, Jake, you give up Greece and the Balkans and we won't fight you anymore. And we will stop protecting the Indians so that you guys can consume India. And I said no, and they said why, and I said the Indian players would be too easy to crush and can't really fight back, and I will not bully them like that. Very noble, but kind of stupid of me to do that, because if I'd just eaten up India I would have so much more power to go and smack those Europeans. I mean, I was European, but I was promptly kicked out of there. Learning games before streaming, that's so cruel. We need more rants. People could be asking for more rants. I want to play rants, but I know that game is like a drug. Yeah, a clever guy would be getting claims on land whilst this downtime is on its way. Right, I shouldn't annex them until August 1666 so I can actually get my mission completed. Get that diplomatic reputation to speed up the integration of Champa, which is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. It's almost been going for 10 years and there's been very little to show for it. I love my trade efficiency individual, but actually you're probably more useful right now. Ugh, no. Kinda nice that we can chew through all these Buddhists, though. Shame about the Sunnis that are just left to rot my world. See, I get these uprisings and then 10 years pass, and then they go, oh, we're still angry. Doesn't really work out so well for me here. But I need an advisor to help make those go relatively quick. And since it's -2, I'd rather just get through these Buddhists. I have so much power against Buddhists since they are a heretic. Okay, That aggressive expansion is going to see Ming in this coalition for a rather long time. At least Vijayanagar will probably chill out after a wee while. It's a real shame about that, though. I'll have to fight Vijayanagar someday. Actually, to be honest, it would make more sense to fight them now. That'll get them out of the coalition. Again, can't take that yet. This is making more and more sense in my head. I mean, I need these 3 provinces off of you, and then that is this border 200% secure. Okay, both of these are in zones of control. No need to even concern myself with fighting them sensibly. Fight them fast, though. And with better discipline. No, they get my advisor as well. That I find a bit, But then it would otherwise just make your rebels a joke to defeat. Take out some of my tuition money to pay for DDR Jake's subscription, then make him play nothing but Rants as a punishment game. Rants is already a punish. Oh, well, I suppose there are other Rants games. The thing is, you can make certainly not PG-13 games, punishment games, but they will go on Hitbox. They'll end up on YouTube anyway, but they're a pain in the bum to censor. Still, I do it. Because I'm a nice guy. Alright, even the Tengu wish to rise up. I'll just let them, though. Again, it's in a zone of control. Heck, maybe I'll even convert it, because why not? That'll rile them right up. Ah, Lucas, good to see you. Hope you are well. Hope I can tease you some more, saying I'm definitely going to play Silent Hill someday. Just like Bloodlines. Of course, fabricating claims. The bureaucratic brick wall that's keeping you alive. Oh, right, you're in the coalition as well. Why was I thinking of attacking you when that would just bring in more forcey fun time upon Ainu? I said it. Jake, build more buildings or ships. Nah. Don't need those crutches. Alright, one thing I do need is for Diviet's cores on me to just go away. Oh, Force Religion, don't mind if I do. That'll save me a bit of a hassle. Now it's Mahayan. Now it's Shinto. Get out of here, Diviet. Could just do that as well. Not worry about any revolts here, boss. Ugh. Gain 100 pop in the Kuril when it's at 990. But it's already the Kurils, it's not going to target another province when the Kurils hit 100. Man, it really makes me want to burn the province just so I can actually get something out of that. But that would be a terrible idea. Okay, we've still got Lana for another couple of years, so I may as well claim the rest of them. How are you feeling about my annexation there? You weren't feeling much. That's good. Hooray for the Kurils. Even have to core the place. Terrible. You guys just take a vacation. Do I not have any troops? Oh, not this again. Oof. Those guys have had it hard. Micronesian Islands, they have to be mine as well. Jake, when is the official 1.13 patch going to be released? Very soon. Unfortunately, Wiz is ill at the moment. And he's the one that pulls that kind of trigger. I mean, naturally, I'm taking control, but you know, I want to be able to blame him when everything goes wrong. Yeah, I imagine shortly after he gets back, a lot of the out-of-sync testing proved fruitful. So that's very promising. Ah, it's good to be Ainu. Ill or on holiday, does it even matter in this socialist nightmare? Wiz is stick, but she'll still showed up in the MP to wreck you. No, Wiz was not in the MP today. So taking Italy's place was France, who has, you know, annexed Spain and is currently annexing Great Britain because they're players that dropped out. France decided, oh, Venice is clearly a threat to me. I'm going to march over all these bigger, stronger countries and curb stomp them into the ground. It's kind of flattering, though, to know that all the devs got to team up like this, otherwise I'll beat them silly. They know it, I know it. What can I say? Seriously though, I have been targeted very hard in the dev multiplayer. It's not been good. Not been good for me at all. But as I keep saying, I'm still alive, and as long as I'm alive, I can fight back. Ugh. I'm trying to think of games where I have colonized these islands before. It ain't so fun. Jake, is your QA work EU4 exclusive, or do they outsource you to the other PDS games? I wouldn't say outsourcing is a good word to use there, but I do test other PDS games. For example, Stellaris. For another example, Hearts of Iron 4. In fact, tomorrow. Wednesdays always creep up on me, but on Wednesdays we have the Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer sessions. So that's why I really like Wednesdays, because it's something I keep forgetting about. I mean, they're nowhere near as grand and plotful as the Europa multiplayer sessions, but they have their magic. So tomorrow, pretty much until lunchtime, we'll be doing multiplayer Hearts of Iron 4. Not even sure who I'll be playing, but I'm sure we'll all have a reich good time either way. I'll probably get curb stomped again. Last time I tried anything fancy there, I did get stomped into jelly, but hey. All in good fun, right? Are you the best EU4 player at Paradox, Jake? Well, there's a lot of different skills you have to take into account, so, Thing is, let's take Wiz for example. I am a far better player than Wiz, but when it comes to multiplayer, just being able to play well isn't enough. And Wiz is the master plotter. His diplomacy skills are through the roof. So in terms of like an EU4 Monarch, he's like a 4-9-4. He is very good. He almost got my 2 allies to turn on me this session. He already managed to get a whole bunch of guys to turn on me before. He got France to turn on me. He managed to convince France that it's in his best interests to defeat Venice. You know, the Venice that's currently getting stomped out of Europe. Oh. Wiz is incredible at diplomacy. Shame he can't win a war on his own, right? Okay, internal conflicts for my vassal.